in my mind. Please do not fuck up my day. Everybody want a headline, I don't got nothing to say. Except I'm coming back with the freshness. You know I love making the entrance. Now, don't get defensive. Time is a matter of seconds. 1, 2, yeah. I can see the wizard leave the picture. Me and liquor, evil mixture, demons glitter, cleaning whiskers. He be Mr. Fisherman. Back on my shit again. Doing my own dance. Feel the rhythm, list no hands. I tell your vision like programs. Busy living on triple digit, young old man. Young strong. Up bird with the echelon. So butter when the bread's long. I'm going strong to my head gone and my head gone. Yeah, floating back on the scene. I'm saying hello. Do my thing, I'm pulling strings like Tom Morello. I keep it moving, you'll be doing way too much. I ain't telling time, just tell you when it's up. Yeah, I'm only keeping good company. I'm not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah. One for you and one for me. I am not talking to you if you don't have love for me. Yeah, I mean, wow, do not touch that dial. I've waited a while, been around, just like word of mouth. You gon' hear me out, and I put that on my house. I'm always going on before. I better swim before I drown. I'm like rubber with the bounce, 100 beats count. Drumming loud as thunder with the sounds, yeah. I was young and fuck around every summer wild. Always had it jumping at the yeah, clapping for y'all. I'm into having it all, feeling like Shaq with the.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christina Hibbert, and this is 3-Minute Therapy. Last time we talked a little bit about the difference between self-esteem and self-worth. Today I want to focus on how do we feel our true worth. I mean, I get this question all the time because I see people in my office who come in for whatever problem, say depression, anxiety, relationship issues, addictions, whatever the problem may be. But underlying it is an even bigger issue, and that is a poor sense of self-esteem or sense of self-worth. They're not sure they know who they really are, and they're not sure they really feel their true worth and value. So that made me wonder, how do you teach somebody how to feel and experience their true worth and value as a human being? Well, I developed something I call the pyramid of self-worth that helps me teach others how to embrace their true worth. And I want to share that. It involves 3 layers that lead up to the top layer, which is the sense of your own self-worth. The bottom layer is self-awareness.
Yeah.
Before we can change how we are or really embrace how we are, we first have to see how we are. Self-awareness involves seeing our strengths and our weaknesses, seeing the good, the bad, the ugly, and being able to really then eventually accept and embrace those things. And that's the second layer upon which we build. We have self-awareness on the bottom. The next layer is self-acceptance. We have to learn to accept in ourselves the things that we like and the things that we don't really like. We have to be able to understand that the things that we're not so good at, our weaknesses, are only there to make us have to grow. They're opportunities to actually become stronger. And our strengths are opportunities to serve others, to develop them even stronger so that we can become even better at those things. We have a lot of potential, but when we judge ourselves and we fail to accept our strengths or our weaknesses, we really hold ourselves back, and that's a real block to our sense of self-worth. So first we have to see ourselves or have self-awareness. Next we can practice that self-acceptance, or can I really accept this about me? Then that moves on to the next layer, which is self-love. Once we see ourselves and we begin to accept ourselves, we don't want to just accept ourselves, say, oh, I guess I can accept that I'm good at this or I'm not so good at this. We want to really love ourselves. Self-love can involve many things, like being kind to ourselves, having compassion for ourselves when we do something wrong or something that we don't like about ourselves. It can also include self-care or taking care of our needs and making sure we get our needs met. That's self-love. And when we have these 3 pieces, when we are self-aware, when we have self-acceptance, and we practice self-love, I've found that that leads to the ultimate top of the pyramid, which is a sense of our self-worth. We begin to really not just know intellectually that we are of value and worth, or not just think it or say it, but to actually feel it deep in our bones. That to me is how we discover our own self-worth. Next time I'll share with you a little bit more on each of these stages and how you can actually embrace these things we're talking about and work through them, and some exercises that might help you along the way. Until then, I hope you'll join me back here for my 3-Minute Therapy series on YouTube channel. and also on my website at drchristinahibbert.com for other resources, articles, and blog posts that can help you discover your true worth too.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, hey, no. I finesse down Western Road, hey, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside E. And still bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching it close, yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, road, hey. Might go down as G.O.D., yup, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside E, yeah. And still bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing they wishing on me. Yeah, yeah. Bad things, it's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.
Stop for a second. The video you were watching was pretty funny, right? And now that I interrupted it, it bothered you, didn't it? Look at this. This is your face, and you don't look that happy. You probably didn't even care about that video. So why did you want to keep watching it? Something interesting is happening in your brain. A chemical explosion of dopamine. That's the substance your brain releases when you watch videos like that. And there's a problem. It's addictive. Exactly. You weren't watching that video because you liked it, but because your brain needs more dopamine. Probably only 10% of people have made it this far into the video, because all this need for dopamine has consequences, especially on our attention. Have you noticed that you can't focus on a book, watch a movie, or study without grabbing your phone? That's brain rot. It's the loss of your cognitive abilities, like attention and memory, caused by excessive consumption of quick, useless content. And the saddest part is, we're all victims of this phenomenon. Let's do a test. Watch this video.
Look at my phone. What's this?
Now, close your eyes for a moment. Feel what's happening in your body. If you pay close attention, your hand is probably already ready to scroll for another video. Your brain is looking for that pleasure feeling that comes with another dose of dopamine. And if you don't see anything wrong with all of this, you should know that these chemical reactions in your brain are affecting your daily life. Not only are your attention levels dropping, but so is your intelligence. Think for a second. When you scroll on social media, your brain shuts off. It's not thinking about anything. It's receiving millions of useless stimuli that just make it more tired. If you keep this up, you'll lose your creativity, your reasoning ability, and your memory. This legal drug is corroding your brain, making you dumber. And the real question is this really what you want? Probably not. So how can you avoid brain rot? Awareness is the first step. Before picking up your phone, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or will I spend the next 2 hours trapped in the screen, watching pointless things? You won't be able to control this impulse right away, but as soon as you finish using your phone, take a deep breath and ask yourself, do I feel better or worse than before? The second step is action. Remove all the apps that make you addicted to your phone and use them from your computer or by accessing them through a search engine. Turn off notifications for all apps that aren't important. Put your phone in black and white mode. Turn on Do Not Disturb and leave it in another room while you work or before going to bed. The worst thing you can do is use your phone right after waking up. These are small things that will help you escape from this trap we've gotten so used to, and that seems normal to use so much. So, if you really want to stop wasting time and escape brain rot, leave YouTube and apply the tips I just gave you before you forget them. Good luck. It's for your own good.